Lydia was getting ready for bed one night and said, "Mom, do you think if I died now, would God let me see myself as a teenager?" And I said, "Yeah, I think he would." And that was the catalyst for our beginning to speak honestly about what may happen. And so since the door was open, I took the opportunity and I said, "So Lydia, what do you think you would want if you did die?" I said, "Would you want to be buried in Minnesota with your grandma? Would you want would you want me to cremate you and just keep you in the house and then you'd always be with me? Or what would you want?" And she's like, "I think I'd want to be buried in the cemetery by my school," which is the cemetery we had walked through, unwittingly. And it gave her a peace of mind of where she wanted to be. And it's actually right across the harbor from her elementary school. So once that door was opened, we were able just to talk casually about death. I mean, not that a conversation about death is casual, but if a question came up or a thought, it was okay to talk about. We had crossed that line, and we both now felt like it was okay to talk about. And during those discussions, Lydia was able to tell me that she wanted a white coffin with bling. She had specifically said if she died, she wanted the teddy bear that was at her school, sitting in her seat when she was unable to go to school, to come to the funeral, and the little bear that looked just like that teddy bear that she kept at home to remind her of her classmates. She wanted that buried with her. So in the end, when all was done and said, it was such a relief to know that her desires were met. In my moment of worst grief, I didn't have to make those hard decisions, because this little girl who was unable to choose what was happening to her body and life had made those choices of what would happen to her body and death.